It says we're live. Let's see if this actually works. I'm not sure if it actually does or not. Excuse me. It says we're live. How is everyone? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year's to everybody. Lukey, what's up? Elizabeth, hello. Happy New Year. Rizzo, how you doing? Got it working now there, jerky nuts. There, sizzle chest. Am I right? Am I right? Angie, what's up? Tori, what's up? Man, guys, what a day. Let's hear some disembodied voices, yes. Crystal, hello. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year to all of you. All right. So, guys, we have just like an absolute ass load of equipment set up. And I am going to, I'm going to have to flip this around here. And then I'll show you what all we have. Let's see here. No, not doing that. I'm going to flip and throw that on. There we are. Kim, hello. I'm going to turn the flashlight off because, you know. So, guys, as we make our way down the hallway here, I'm going to start doing this. So, hello? Christ's sake, guys. It's already happening. Here we go. Fuck. Okay. This is the Paranormal. I'm going to get this set. Let me set that down. Set the EMF level on the Mamma Jamma. Why it's acting like this, God only knows. Okay, we're going to let that play out. Throw on a cat ball here. Yeah, I'm probably not going to make it until midnight either, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Guys, turning on the tripwire here. And that's just the... Why is that going off? Like, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? You turn that on and it just freaks the F out. Huh. You know, if it wasn't... There we go. To hell with it. Okay. Here we go, guys. So I'm turning on equipment as I'm making my way down the hall, all right? REM pod. Now we are going to mute that, but we are going to set okay, that's off and going. Another cat ball. Dead bell. Turning on. Barely. The Hydra device. I'm going to turn this on. So guys, we are going to turn this on to probably setting 3. This is going to be measuring electromagnetic field and vibration. So if something is to vibrate, one of these little nodes here, you'll see a green light go towards the brain of the thing. Like that over there. Now, what's interesting, okay, I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to make it harder for them. How about that? Okay. Tracer wire. Gonna get that going. Another cat ball. Another cat ball. REM pod. It's going to be loud for a moment, I'm sure. Music box. Flux device. I want to see if I actually got that set correctly. So that should start flashing blue any moment. There we are. Now if something is to trigger it. Now, I also have this set up in front of Rebecca's door, which is known to open itself. Moving that just a smidge over. Okay, making our way down to the other end of the hallway, dropping off my flashlight in the process. Ooh, almost forgot about this. This little pair of lantern there. Another tripwire. This one's going to go all the way down. There we are. I am going to be live as long as it takes. Static sensor. And these are, there we are, cap balls as far as the eye can see. But we're going to turn these on. Some of these, there we are. And then another motion detector over here, which I will turn on now. Let it calibrate. Just to test and see. It's having a hell of a time. It is having a hard time. We may have to go without that this evening, but I'm going to leave that on just to do it. Okay. Stepping away from that. So guys, even setting up equipment today, or this evening, the thing is still going. Even setting up equipment today was a little ridiculous. Now this is obviously like a false positive. So I'm almost assuming the battery is probably malfunctioning in this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to toss it right over there. We'll see what happens, if anything. It may just flash all damn night. I have no idea. Oh, now it's off. I mean, as far as cost, I'm not sure. I mean, just this tripwire alone. REM pod going off. Hello? Holy shit. Hello? Huh. All right. Well, let me ask, is there a way that you could maybe trip one of these nodes that are lit up all pretty purple? Is there a way you could walk up to one of those nodes right now? Could you do that? What about that little lantern at the end of the hallway? Something else going off now. Okay. So this green light is indicating that there was movement over here in this room. Now, that'll hold for 20 seconds and then it'll... Now our REM pod's going off. Hello? Hello? Wow. Yes, an overnight is 425. What the frick, man? Hi. Uh, so the movement was coming from in here. I do hope you're all doing well. And Happy New Year. Thanks for taking time and spending a little bit of it with me. I appreciate that. Trying to hug the door frame so I don't trip that device. The video I uploaded scared me. Yeah, it was crazy, right? It was absolutely crazy. It's something, I swear to God, something about this time of year that does that crap. Destiny, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Rizzo with the happy poop. Oh, Tori, thank you for the owl. That's cool. So what we're looking for is like evidence of anything that would be considered paranormal. Right now, we are in Malvern Manor, which is in Malvern, Iowa, the southwest corner of Iowa. What was that? It set off the tripwire. I heard it. I heard you. How many hours am I from central Iowa, maybe? I mean, maybe 2.5, give or take. Yeah, I can be in Des Moines in 2.5 hours. Yeah, so as far as the Velisca house, we are about 40 minutes away from there on the same stretch of road. Oh, I'm afraid all the time. Hi. Hello. Hello. How are you this evening? Holy shit. How are you? Your boy cool? What's up? What's interesting, we've got so many hits so far in the REM pods. That's pretty cool. No spirit box. No. Because I'm afraid that we miss too much. Like if I'm using the spirit box, I feel like we miss way too much. And there's Jesus. Ah. Patrick, by the way, I got your gift in the mail. I appreciate the hell out of you, bro. So let me show you real quick. A REM pod is one of these little canister things that are sitting here. That little guy right there. Okay. When something, that was all me, something anomalous can get up to it. Now that's all me too. I'm setting that device off as well. So, that was me again. Hello? Paul, thank you so much for that. Gosh dang, man, thank you. And then all this is doing here, this little box, all that's doing is detecting motion. Very similar to the other thing down there. Golly. Hi. Frick, man. Wow. All right. Moisture would not affect it, I don't believe. Now, wait a second. Holy crap. Rebecca, is this you? Oh my God. What the frick? Okay, hey. Guys, thanks. No, just go ahead and step away. Just step away, just for a moment. Potentially something is here. Oh my God. See, that's the interesting thing about it, right? Is we need to ask more questions. This is interesting, don't get me wrong. Golly. Rick is absolutely right. There is no scientific evidence to substantiate this kind of thing. And that's where it gets tricky, isn't it? It gets tricky because how do you replicate? Here, just a second. I'm stepping all the way back, okay? So it's interesting because, Rick, you bring up a fantastic point. But the problem is that applying the scientific method to anything like this is completely impossible. Like, number one, we would have to have a controlled environment. And this is certainly not a controlled environment. I mean, at the very best, this is 10,000 square feet of derelict building. You know, I mean, it's kind of crazy. But then you would also have to have something that is repeatable. Something that is repeatable. We can't do that. Not yet, anyway. And that's where, I mean, we already have the scientific method stacked against us in that respect. Like, I'm hopeful that one day, maybe potentially, we'd be able to do something. Like, I don't know what that something would be, but Rick, you make a fantastic point. No, Rizzo, here's the deal. I'm staying away from upstairs because no, the cabinet has not banged today or this evening. And no. Rachel, thank you very much for that. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know if she'll open the door or not. Yeah, no, like going upstairs right now is absolutely ridiculous. Tracked this whole house, but say no to upstairs. Yeah, I mean, Michael, I'm here every day. I run the place. I would like to go see Zach's museum. Yes, eventually. The dead bell is in fact going. I have it placed right over here, almost at the threshold here. Whoa, hello? Virginia, we are at Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. It probably is because we said that we'd fart in Jeff's room. Matt, I've never done that. I've never done that. No, that could be interesting though. Go teabag fucking Hefe. Paul, thank you so much. Man. Yeah, listen, Lisa, if Lisa sets the dead bell off, it scares me. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Paul, that was very kind of you. Thank you so much for that. Melanie, hello. Phoenix, Happy New Year's from the UK. That's very cool. So this thing here is the Hydra device. It's fairly new, but what it'll do is it will, you see this blue dot that's kind of tracing around, right? So each one of these little nodes is going to pick up on an electromagnetic hit and show you the direction that's coming from. Wow. Okay. Okay, that was really cool. Holy shit. Okay, so guys, here's what just happened. Big hit. So I'm going to move the camera real quick. Big hit over here, that second node right there, signifying an electromagnetic spike on that particular node. Dead bell going off. Jeez. And then the REM pod at the other end of the hallway going off as well. Now, whoever is doing this, if this is one person, I have a sneaking suspicion I know who that one person may be. If this is one person, this is Malvern Manor in a nutshell. Activity here, activity there. Cat and mouse all the time. And then that freaking dead bell going off just for good measure. Because we know that every time it rings, I freak out a smidge. Wow. Lewis, what's up? Thank you. Ahmad, we are at Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Can you back away from that, please? Thank you. What, again? And again? Are you kidding? Okay, just stepping all the way back and away from everything. That was insane. Brothers with a happy poop, what's up, man? Happy New Year's, bro. So upstairs in the cabinet, guys, what happened was I just dropped a video on the channel. I think it's like 45, 46 minutes long. A lot of weird crap happened upstairs. Specifically, there was a weird cabinet that's up there that's metallic. God dang. Guys, this place is popping off. Let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. Movement to the right now, over there. Let me show you real quick. There's a cabinet upstairs that looks very similar to this right here, okay? So imagine this metal cabinet with a metal door. Now this is gonna be louder than it needs to be. Let me try to remove the bells from it. That's not happening. There we are. Imagine this, like as loud, even louder than that, happening while I was filming. It was amazing. We got it from a couple different angles. It was great. You get to see me react and freak out like a little child, basically. But yeah, pretty amazing. You can check that video out. I just put that out, I believe, like last night. The famous baseball field where they filmed the movie Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner. I believe I'm about 4 hours 4 hours away from that. Destiny, thanks for watching that. I appreciate it. Mini Me, Happy New Year. So, interesting still. This is kind of another staple of Malvern Manor, right? Malvern, Iowa, in fact. Yeah, upstairs is a little weird. We'll probably travel up there if I'm being honest, because, I mean, come on. We're pretty much going to have to. So initially, this building was constructed in 1869, and it ran as a hotel right out of the gate. But it ran as a hotel all the way up till the 1950s, and then became what we would consider to be a nursing home, which is the section of the building that we're in now. That was a huge hit right over here, signifying vibration. But ran as a nursing home. Jesus. Right beside me. Okay. Ran as a nursing home until the 70s, and then became what we would consider to be like a more of a group home for mentally handicapped people. Now, what they considered a mental handicap in the 70s is vastly different than our consideration today. But it ran as such until 2005, when it closed its doors for the last time. Oh, Paul, thank you for gifting the memberships. That's nice. Thank you so much for that. Let me see here. There's a nice little knock. Hello. Paul, that was very kind of you. Thank you so much. What the Okay. Guys, some kind of a knock going on right over here. And if I'm a betting man, it's coming from right in here. Jesus. Whoo, boy. Tori. Thank you, Tori. 6-7. Is somebody knocking on things around here or what? What was that? Movement to the left. Right back here to where we started before. More movement to the left. The fuck is that smell? What is that fucking smell? EMF hit over here as well. What am I smelling? Shit. Okay, movement behind me. Guys, there's a very odd odor that's going on right now. And it almost smells like something is on fire. Something's burning. What in the hell? Certainly not perfume. Okay. Definitely not sulfur. Hello? Yeah, Jeff may be paying me back. Good Lord. Are you freaking kidding me? Hi. Yes, it is a former nursing home. For a small amount of time, it was a nursing home for about 20 years. Hi. Um, is there a way that you could goddamn. Is there a way that maybe you could set off another device, that's around me? Like, what about this here? This is a tracer wire. Watch. I'll show you how it works. And then it'll kind of follow the path, right? Pretty cool. Could you maybe set that off for me? That'd be cool. Instead of this thing. My God. Shannon, hello. Yes, there are two music boxes that are deployed right now. This one here, and then one at the far, far end of that hallway, roughly 75 feet from us now. All right, well, I'm just giving you your space. Rebecca, if that's you, I'd really appreciate it if you could open your door. Let me know that you're maybe wanting some company. I'd love to come in there and chat with you some more. There was a fire in the attic, that is for sure, but certainly not the nursing home wing. Oh, so watermelon soup, you are pretty much dead on with that, my friend. Happy New Year. Oh, I know John. John is a great dude. I know her name was Rebecca just from medical records and speaking with the nursing staff, the former nursing staff, obviously. These guys, these lights here are. This is what we call like a tripwire. There's more movement to the left down there, all the way down the hall. Movement to the left, signified by that green light. Each one of these little nodes, though, is its own little EMF detector. They just put in a strand to detect motion. We have one set up down this hallway as well. Excuse me. So, guys, I will also say that this is the anniversary of a very predominant death on property. A 12-year-old little girl who passed away December 31st, 1909, of diphtheria, named Eunice Stamper. Eunice's father actually ran this building for a small amount of time. But sadly, diphtheria, which originated from the train, which was just outside the front door, dozens of people contracted diphtheria, had to be quarantined to this very spot. But they also lost their lives. Oh, Kimmy, thank you for the happy poop. I appreciate that. Yes, Tori is suggesting here. I mean, Eunice is absolutely one of my favorites. Kind of got a soft spot, you know? She lost her life far too soon. That is for sure. God damn. Hi. Watermelon, yes, I am. I'm the only guy with the keys to the place. Holy crap. Possibly, Tori. I just don't have any of that equipment on me right now for tonight. Eunice, is that you? There's no way. Eunice, is that you? My God. Okay. Hi. Rizzo, thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, are you guys seeing orbs? I need to pay attention to the screen, maybe. God. This is ridiculous. So the train tracks are no longer in operation. Crystal, thank you so much. This is freaking nuts. Crystal, thank you for that floating heart. What the hell? Okay, that thing is going nuts, guys. Is this Emma or Emily? If this is Emma or Emily, would you please stop? Could you please step away from the device if that's you? God dang. Yeah, I'm going to definitely have to try a reset or something. The problem is, if this is legit, I don't even want to go near it. All right, I'm putting this down. What the fuck? Movement directly behind me or directly behind you? No. It's all me. Okay. Reset. Reset. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Okay? Let me try something else. Let me try something else. EMF hits just behind the camera. That's gotta be me. I must have tripped that music device there. I'm gonna place this over here. So as I was saying before, the train tracks are no longer active. What they've done is they removed the original tracks. And it's not like a hiking and biking trail. Oh, Kimmy, you're right. Chippy's was doing that. Guys, it almost makes me wonder if this isn't a battery issue. Or here we are. Let me try this. That was me. Okay. Yeah, it very well could be just a low battery, right? Come on, man. Okay, so the only logical thing to do here, guys, is just to turn this off. Because that is ridiculous. Okay. All right. Hello? If that thing turns back on, yeah. That'd be a real feat. What? Come on. So that's what I heard. Okay, so here's what's interesting. I heard something going off. It was the tripwire over here, and then the dead bell. Hello? Patrick, thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Come on. Huge knock. Huge freaking knock. That knock was coming from down that direction. Okay. So, there was just one knock. Thank you guys very much for those gifts. I appreciate you. Guys, this is gonna suck. Let me see here. No, I do not have a spirit box on me. Marilyn, thank you. I think I'm way too curious to stop. I think that's maybe my issue. Son of a bitch. I don't want to do this. Yeah, so it was a hotel initially, and then it turned into a nursing home, and then a group home for mentally handicapped people. It's kind of the broad stroke of history there. Now listen, the cabinet itself, right? The cabinet from the video, guys, that people have been talking about was down here. Hello, Hank, you grumpy old prick. Okay. This room right here, room 17, that is the cabinet in question. And it hit so damn hard, like this, hit so hard that it caused this to fly off and land somewhere here in the middle of the floor. Okay, here's what was really interesting about it, right? Is the fact that I had pieces of equipment set up all the way around everything here. Not a single piece of equipment tripped when that thing slammed, which makes zero sense to me. Brothers, holy crap. For a new pants fund, when the cabinet doors. Dude, don't put that shit in the universe right now, man. No. Brothers, I appreciate you, man. God damn. I missed a question here. Who made the hotel into a hospital? I mean, it was just general time. The hotel itself was failing, and they had this just giant structure they didn't know what to do with. And so they started using it as that medical care facility, like an old folks home, if you will. And actually, I'm standing in the weird spot. Directly below us is where I have the equipment set up. This wall here would then represent that threshold just below us, the threshold that would lead into that nursing home wing, which was put on, I believe, in 1956. I'm going up here. Is anybody up here? We're in the state of Iowa right now, Southwest Iowa specifically. Oh, who put baby in the corner? And guys, you got your crawl spaces here and there. You know what's funny? Is I'm sitting here and I'm like, no, it's not creepy at all. It's fine. Everything's fine. What's really funny is the fact that I am up here, and I just realized it's like I have no equipment. Zero. Like zero equipment right now, guys. So we are, oops, there we are. Hello? Yeah, we are the equipment. That's for damn sure, huh? Oh, thank you so much. No, no one puts baby in the corner. I would agree. I would agree. If she's still in the corner, I suppose. I just kind of turned her around, didn't I? Now, guys, I did hear a tap of some sort over here. But yeah, I don't have any equipment except for the stuff downstairs, so we are just kind of raw dogging this. Be not afraid. I know of Sean Austin, of course. No, Gracie's room is downstairs. I don't think anybody is an expert in this field, and if they are, I think they're grifting you. If anybody truly knew what the fuck was going on with this, I think we'd have all the answers, and morons like myself would not have to walk around in dark, scary places because we would already have the answers. Let me show you something terrifying. This little bastard. Hey, big guy. Terrible. Oh no, we have cameras all over the back of the outside of the building, and locks on all the doors as well. I mean, there's nobody's getting in, that's for sure. Now here's the deal, like Angie, she's like, you got the creepiest dolls. It's not me. It's people that know I hate dolls, and they bring that shit to me because they know I hate dolls. Whoa. Hi. Oh boy. Hello? Happy New Year. Yep, I do have the history of the place. I know the majority of everything, I will say. I mean, I'd pretty much be the guy to talk to as far as that goes, for sure. God dang. Are you kidding me right now? Footsteps. Footsteps. Oh my God. Okay. I hear you. Still hearing you. Brothers, you stop that shit. Oh my God. Okay, here. Where that noise was coming from. Susie, is that you? Sky, thank you very much for that share. I appreciate that. I'm laughing to stop myself from from running out of here in my freshly beshitted pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Sky, that's huge, bro. Thank you so much for that. This is Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. No. Yeah, I'm sure you have seen this building before. I'm pretty much I've been the one guy that's been here since inception. You guys see all the weird blood on the walls here. Which I mean, it's very sporadic, but goes throughout the entire hallway here. I will also say, we hired a private detective to really get to the bottom of this, to test all of this specifically. He called this pattern here cast off, which said would take an impact of some sort, kind of suggesting like a struggle of some sort took place. I'll show you the most disturbing thing. Excuse me. These right here are very interesting, but certainly fingers. It's kind of like smeared here, and then fingers here, as if somebody had maybe grabbed around the corner of some sort. I don't know. But yeah, what the hell? Jason, thank you for that. Oh my God. Oh. God dang. Like I hear you walking. I hear you walking. For sure. So, Paul, this, and I believe she said that she wanted to spend like a whole damn night in that Shadow Man hallway where we have all the equipment set up. I think that hallway and this hallway specifically were where she wanted to go. Yeah. Rachel, you're 100% correct. Like if I had equipment up here, I think it would be interesting. Okay. I'm walking away now. If I'm upsetting you, I'm sorry. Not trying to be in your space or anything like that. Just wanted to maybe wish you a happy new year. Yeah, see, I think like a spirit box is all fine and good. That's fine and dandy. Yeah, even the Ovilus. I mean, that stuff is sitting just downstairs in my studio. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I really enjoy letting the building kind of speak for itself. Because if I was running a spirit box, there's no way we would hear those footsteps. Scariest place I've been to is a small little place that you can't even really truly access any longer. It was called Workman's Chapel. It's just outside of Maryville, Missouri. But guys, this is one of the coolest things about Malvern Manor. Everything is how we found it. The clothing in the dresser drawers. The fingernail clippings that you will see as well. The things that we just have not touched. Like, I feel it adds a little bit more to the integrity of the place, especially from the investigative standpoint. Like, the things that you find in Malvern Manor have been left here. Like, we're not staging this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nor do I care to. I don't have that kind of time. Hey guys, we're going to cruise back down. Excuse me. Good Lord. And guys, this would be the main lobby area I wanted to show you. This would have been like the main reception. So, let me kind of show you what I was talking about earlier. So all the way across the street there, kind of by this gas station right there, that is exactly where those train tracks were. So, I mean, just a hop and a skip away, and you are in, or you were in, right at the turn of the century, this building was the place to be. This room here, I mean, people would, the main reception, of course, but the gentlemen would sit around and they would play cards, they would sip whiskey, things like that. You want to know something really cool about this room? Weddings were held in this room. Funerals were held in this room. Every Sunday night, they would do Sunday night dinners for every member of the community in this room. Like, this room has seen the most amount of history of the whole damn place. Almost kicked that cat ball, guys. Freaks me out every goddamn time. Good evening, Gracie. So, guys, Gracie is an interesting case. So, Gracie was one of those exotic type of patients. Now, Gracie had DID, or what they used to refer to as multiple personalities. But it's interesting. They would hear like male voices coming from Gracie's room. The nurse's station, which is just here through this threshold, right, where we just kind of came from there. Like, they would hear the male voices, and obviously you can't have a guy in a girl's room, so they'd come in. They'd open the door here, and they'd find it's just Gracie. She was able to shift and manipulate her voice to sound male, which, medically speaking, is fascinating. There are night and day differences between male and female vocal cords. Bonus cat ball. Barely works. Damn it. But anyway, one evening in particular, 3 nurses sat with Gracie for just an hour, and they documented 13 separate, distinguishable personalities, which is, I mean, damn near medically unheard of. The wheelhouse for somebody with DID would be roughly 2 to 5 separate personalities. So, I mean, she would certainly be tipping the scales, having 13. But again, everything is how we found it, including her wheelchair here. Her bed, of course. All of these dolls and weird shit like that, those have been added because, again, people know I hate dolls. But one of the coolest things, guys, are her glasses that still sit just right here where we found them. Everything else on that shelf has been added, but those glasses were certainly original to this shelf. But yeah, very interesting lady indeed. One of my favorites by far. Side-eye guy, hello, welcome in, my friend. Now, I heard something going off. That would be the flux device here. Okay? Gracie is absolutely one of my favorites. I think Gracie's like my built-in therapist when you have to deal with the majority of the people in the paranormal field. New Year's Eve fireworks. Yeah, I tell you, honestly, I do believe that I'll probably be ending the stream before that happens. And number one, the false positives would be ridiculous. And number two, it's just annoying as hell. Ask ChatGPT if it notices any ghosts. Wouldn't that be interesting? Huh. That would be something. It is a little chilly in here, guys. I will say that. Now, I am going to try something here, guys, if you don't mind. I'm going to set this camera down right here. Excuse me. I am going to go warm up for just a moment, like not even 10 minutes, probably, okay? And I'm going to see if we can get this over here just a little bit more. So you can see if that Hydra device trips and triggers it all, okay? But I am going to go warm up. I will be right back. So yes, just hold it tight, please. I'm going to take a flashlight with me so I don't trip over anything. But I will be back momentarily. Guys, it's just me coming back. That warm-up did precisely nothing for me. There was a beep. There was a beep. Sizzle chest. They keep using the dead bell. That's fun. Heather, what's up? Had a great debate. The ghosts probably don't read chat, if I'm being honest. Probably not. I'm just testing to see if that's still working. Okay, that was a huge hit right there. Guys, what's interesting about this? That, I don't know if you all saw the green light that shot from here to there, right? So that light is also indicating that there was like an EMF disturbance over in this direction right here. This going off would signify that there was like some kind of vibration, right? That was huge. How do I do that? Huh. What the? The stream is cutting out. Well, guys, that doesn't frickin' shock me at all. And now movement. Well, guys, stream is fine there. Heather, I do not have a spirit box on me. The wallpaper is kind of weird and kind of textured and kind of fuzzy. Stream is fine now. That's interesting, guys. Okay. Whew. So there was just something signifying that this device went off, the tripwire. Interrupted the dial-up. Matt, I've been to St. Louis and I did a documentary film there on Patience Worth, actually, and the story of her, which is fascinating. So who just set off the device? Which one of these nodes tripped device? That's what I want to know. Sky, thank you very much. I do a lot of work for Audible. Actually, I think I just finished my 14th book for Audible. Dead Bell. I do voiceovers. Hello? Thank you, Rachel. I've got a couple more in 2026 that I'll be reading and putting out as well. You should hear Josh's Stewie Griffin. Yeah. Yeah, they probably should. I don't know if the ghosts would like that or not. Oh. Lots of knocks. Now we have to hear it. That was loud, wasn't it? Were you coming from in there? Hello? Somebody was knocking down here. What the fuck? Could that have been me? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was me. Okay. I walked by the device and I just saw it flashing kind of out of my peripheral. Happy New Year to you as well, Side-Eye Guy. Good to see you. Debunking myself live. Yeah, 100%. All the time debunking myself. Guys, I would almost bet that some of the shit that happens during like live streams could very easily be explained. The building was originally constructed in 1869. Now, the section that we're standing in now, though, this section wasn't put on until 1956. Exactly. Like a cricket fart, a mouse fart. That's something. Hello. Oh, Paul, thank you. Have a great new year. And to the chat, to the people who had nice things to say about Lisa, love you guys. Take care. Paul, thank you so much, brother. Always good to see you. I hope you have a great new year, my friend. The documentary I did in St. Louis was on a woman. Her name was Patience Worth. Excuse me. And the film I did is just called Patience. And it's interesting because she was a woman who was writing books, poetry, plays, and she did this all via a Ouija board. Oh, Dimple, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Guys, I'm super close to 8,000 subs, which I understand isn't necessarily that big of a deal, but it is to me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do this as organically as possible. I don't try to whore myself out. But Patience Worth was writing books, which I mean, you could still buy these books on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that, using a Ouija board. And it was funny, like people would come and they would pay money, of course, because they'd have to pay money because it's all a grift, isn't it? But they would pay money to sit in a room and watch as she would write these books and transcribe them from a Ouija board. Now, her name, I forget exactly what her name was, damn it. Her name was, I can't remember, it doesn't matter. But the spirit specifically was referring to herself as Patience Worth. And there's some interesting things there. Don't get me wrong. It's an amazing story, but it all happened right there in St. Louis. And so I grabbed my brother and we went down for a weekend road trip, you know what I mean? And we interviewed some really cool people and got to see the original Patience Worth collection, of course, at the museum, which is great. It was a lot of fun. Her name was Robert Paulson. Oh man, I saw that movie in like a bargain bin type thing at a Walmart the other day, and I damn near bought it. Like I damn near bought it. Like Ed Norton's inner monologue in that movie makes the whole damn movie. Turn around. Every now and then I get on it. No? Thank you, side-eye guy. I was waiting. The triangle light was red. Yeah, so if and when that happens, it would indicate that there was some form of movement on the right-hand side over there. If it was on the left, it would be a green light. Dark water tours, absolutely. That is really cool. Now, hang on a tick, guys. There's something else that just tripped. What was that? I don't know for sure what that was, but I'm betting it sounded as if it was that tripwire there, but I can't be sure. The resonance in your voice. Oh. What did I just hear? Hello. Hello. What the hell? Hello. Now, guys, as I move past this, I'm going to trip everything. Oh, the dead bell. That's all me. That's all me. Hello, Rebecca. Hi. It's just me. It's just Josh. I just wanted to say hello, and I wanted to wish you a happy New Year's. Oh. What the hell was that? Hello? God damn. Hi. Just gonna open this door up a little bit wider. What did I just hear in here, guys? Something certainly was moving around in here. What was that? My voice sounds like a famous actor, but I can't put my finger on it. Tori Martinez, thank you very much for the gift for the Sunday. Yeah, that's it right there. Damn it, Tori. So everybody says that I look like a Wish.com version of Kiefer Sutherland. I don't know. That's all me. That's all me. That's all me. That's all me. Whoopi Goldberg, maybe. That's got to be it. I was trying to think of the actor's name. I don't remember. Gilbert Gottfried. That's who I was going to say, but now the moment's passed and the joke sucks, so damn it. Who just said Gilbert? Lunar Fox, you and I are on the exact same page. God damn it, side-eye guy, come on, stop it. You want to see something fucking hilarious? Guys, can we take just a fucking road trip just for a moment, please? Can we do this? Just please allow me this one goddamn thing to show you all. This is where the stream cuts out, I'm sure, because that's my fucking luck. But check this out. That's all me. I just tripped that device. That's all me. Nothing paranormal. Okay. Where it's warm, guys. Where it's warm. Okay, this is my dirty ass studio. This is this is the caliber of fucking friends that I have, guys, okay? Do you see this? An autographed picture of Keith Sutherland, right? However, right underneath, sons of bitches. You know what I mean? Sons of bitches. My friends are amazing people, but they also suck at the exact same time, right? I mean, look, let's just do something real quick, shall we? Real quick, guys. There's no comparison. We look nothing alike. Maybe if I put on a cowboy hat. I actually have one sitting over there. Not happening. Listen. We look nothing alike. Look nothing alike. Stop laughing. Stop laughing, you sons of bitches. All right. So, now, out of the studio. Who just said you do? Tori, damn it. No. Patty, damn it. No. Guys. False. See? 1 second. Let's compare apples to oranges. Shall we? No. No. Not even close, guys. Not even close. Come on. Guys. For fuck's sake. Huh? For fuck's sake, guys. Kiefer. It's so funny. It's not close, guys. It's not even close. Okay. That was me. The Undertaker. I'll take that. See, Josh is just Josh. He did ride with Billy the Kid. Tell you the God honest truth, guys, that is one of my favorite stories. Is just the lore surrounding Billy the Kid. It's not close, it's exact. That's fucking funny. Yeah, Young Guns is fucking awesome, though. Okay. That's going there. My goodness. Guys, thank you for allowing me to do that, to show you that. No, Matt, that was a gift. I have never met Kiefer Sutherland. God help us all if I ever meet that man. No, listen, like my friends got that picture for me and got it autographed and all of that stuff. And I mean, it's even got the COA to it. It's really, really cool. Like Kiefer Sutherland truly is one of my favorite actors, but God damn it. Oh, the crystals you left for Gracie are still there. That's great. That is great. Go upstairs. If I'm crazy seeing a shadow on a light. A shadow on a light. Mixed with Robert Redford, yeah. You know, it's funny. Because, like, obviously, like I said, like I do the voiceover stuff and I do the audible stuff and all of that. And so sometimes I get an opportunity to go and speak to like high school kids and things like that. You know, just kind of odd, like the odd jobs that you don't even realize that are out there, right? And it's funny because they're always like, well, how do you make your voice do that? And I was like, well, do what? You know what I mean? And they're like, well, it's so deep and it's so, you know, raw and all that stuff. And I'm like, well, you can't tell a group of high school students that whiskey and cigarettes are the way to go. But that's truly it. I swear to God. It's like I beat the shit out of my body for a couple of decades, and now here we are. The doll. Okay, for fuck's sake. So, okay, wait. So now I have to go up here. Whiskey and Coke is my drink of choice, in fact. Okay. Go to the doll to see if it's moved. Now hang on a tick, because I also moved that doll. Before I left the attic, you all saw me turn the doll. Ugh, fucking score, dude. Half-ass eating candy cane, what up? I swear to God. Every parent would be definitely wanting blood. Okay, here's the doll in question. I swear to God, if that little hooker moves, I'm done. Holy shit! Ha! Ha! No, it did not move, but I don't know what the hell that noise was. Jesus Christ. I mean, it doesn't seem like anything's out of place, but I mean, of course, there's really nothing to be out of place, but Jesus Christ. All right. I'm getting the hell out of here. God damn. Yeah, that got me good. I don't know what that was, Steph. I don't know what that was. I am in Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Yeah, it was briefly a home, yes. A hotel in 1869 all the way up until the 1950s, where it then became a nursing home. And then in the 70s, in the 70s became a group home for mentally handicapped people. Plan, thank you very much for that gift. I appreciate that. That's a full-ass candy cane. I'm going to eat that later. I'm really not. I'm not checking the doll again, guys. Do a Barry White impression. Playing Dragon Puppet, thank you again. We absolutely have captured full apparitions. Now, I will also say, those full apparitions, like one of them was actually taken from about this perspective, just against that wall there. But I will also say that it was a shadow figure. Now, what's interesting about it is that you can see like kind of like the top half of it, and then it starts to kind of fade out once you get towards the legs. Now, you can still kind of see the legs, but yeah. Heather, absolutely, please. Yes, recommend a place. Definitely, please. This is Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Oh, the Crescent Hotel. Yeah, I have plans to be there. Probably sooner rather than later, if I'm being honest. However, it'll be a very specific occasion. Aaron, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't know if it is guts or balls or if it's more just general curiosity, and that's kind of my downfall. Enrique, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Not in Ohio, but Iowa. Close to Ohio, but Iowa. Guys, I am starting to hear people kind of whoop it up a little bit, so watch out for Michael at the Crescent Hotel. And yes, guys, this is Inez's room for sure. One of my favorites. Oops. There you go, sweetheart. Yeah, Rachel, we certainly do. Honestly, she seems to be one of the more active spirits here. I will also say it's interesting to me because she also seems to be the one who has learned the best as far as like how to use and utilize the equipment and things like that. Why you tape the door? What? I'm not sure. Where's there tape on the door? Let me look. I'm not seeing any tape. I don't know why there would be tape, in fact. I don't know what you're talking about necessarily. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't see it. So as far as death on property, I can definitively prove there were. Is this the tape you were mentioning? Maybe? Is that it? But as far as death on property, we can definitively prove 205 people have lost their lives on this property. What the fuck was that? Hello? Hello? I don't see any tape, brother. What I did just hear was a disembodied voice. It sounded like a little girl. If you brought a cleaner in, yeah, probably. They'd probably take one look at the place and be like, yeah, no. Like, not a chance. Tori, thank you for the happy poop. Oh, that. Okay, guys, yes, this was a door that led to a fire escape, actually still does. This was done before we got the place, before we took it over. So yes, this is all, I guess that is tape. That is more of that insulation type tape that you would find wrapped around like duct work and piping and things like that. So yes. But that certainly wasn't done by me. Sorry about that. I didn't even think. That's hilarious. The poor Uber Eats guy was like, God damn it. Aaron, at this particular time, I would say that I co-own this place. And I can neither confirm nor deny that maybe someday in the future I will just be the owner of this place. I'm not sure. We shall see. All right. Make a couple more passes here. Like, I don't know what the hell that noise was that I heard upstairs. It certainly sounded like a voice to me. It sounded like maybe like a little girl. Every fucking time that gets me. Every time. Happy New Year, Tori. Jenny, there is over 30 rooms. Whoa. Okay. Interesting hit there. EMF spike over here, that node there, but then this tripped. It was almost as I was making my way in, like this, that goes off, and then that thing trips. I did not see which node tripped. Gosh. Did the stream pause? Motherfuck. So guys, is it back on now? Please just confirm for me real quick that it is back on. Gosh dang, what a pain in the butt. Okay, it says stream is good. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. My God. Thank you, Tori. And guys, I tell you what, real quick while I'm thinking about it here. Like Tori, who is the moderator here on this channel, also owns her own haunted location. It's only roughly about 4 hours away from here. About 3 hours and 45 minutes-ish. But it's called Sleeper Mortuary, and it is located in Iola, Kansas. And it is one of the most active locations I've ever been to in my entire life. And you should definitely check that place out if you haven't done so already, especially if you're in the area. Thank you for the party hat, Tara. No, absolutely. God damn it. Guys, nothing paranormal whatsoever. Me kicking a ball, the goddamn ball causing a false positive. Scream. Scream for no reason. No, thank you. Oh, goodness, Aaron, my God. Hundreds of places probably at this point. Tons of places. Places that are on. Damn, that was huge. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Melissa, yeah. Touched and slapped and scratched and all sorts of fun stuff. Gigi, that's a great idea. Here, let's give this a shot, okay? And I'm going to let me see here. What am I gonna do? Darren, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for that. Happy New Year to you too. Gigi, I am going to knock here. 3 knocks and back away. No, I don't really end up with attachments. I mean, if I'm being quite frank with you, I just don't necessarily believe that they exist. Rizzo, thank you for the happy poop. Is there a way that you could knock back, please? Now, that is not a knock, wise ass. That is not a knock either, wise ass. Huh. Brothers, thank you for the happy poop. Jackie, thank you for the floating heart. I'm not screaming, guys. I just don't want to do that. Happy New Year in Poland. I love that. Do you even get face to face with a ghost? Oh my goodness. Rizzo, thank you, bro. Freaking amazing. Freaking amazing, guys. Okay. Interesting. An interesting stream thus far. Darren, yes and no. How about that? The amount of footsteps and stuff that I was hearing earlier was rather interesting. Destiny, thank you so much. And a very happy new year to you as well. Very kind of you guys. Very, very kind of you guys. Okay, damn it. Patrick, that song was in my head the entire time. That song was in my head when everybody was like, oh, knock 4 times, knock 3 times. And I was like, knock 3 times. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Twice on the pipe. Holy shit. Yeah, 2026, guys. I'm all about 2026. It was a brief Stewie, wasn't it? But hit the lights. Why would I do that? Hit the lights. So, I mean, there's not much light back here. Let me show you. God damn. Okay, interesting. Here's this. Oh, fuck. So this is the only amount of light that we really have back here, and it kind of lightens it up a bit. It's not too bad. If that bell went off 10 times, I would be done for. 10 times would be insane. I have that thing set on the hardest possible setting. Like if that thing moves just a smidge to the left, the whole device is off. Okay, are we playing this game again? All right. Moving down. Yeah, I was really hoping it would too, when I said wise ass. I was really hoping for it. So we have some form of movement in here. Hello? Is there anybody that would like to say hello? Anybody that would like to say Happy New Year? That's all me. That was me tripping that device as I walked past. Christ. That's all me again, guys. That's all me again. Concerned citizen, what's up? God damn. Hello? What the shit? Whoa! What was that? Holy shit. Interesting. Well, Tori, I'm not making it that far. Listen, if I'm being honest with you all, because I'm honest with you, okay? I'm honest with you. I'm not going to be streaming until midnight. What I am going to be doing, Tori, thank you for the happy poop. Rizzo, thank you as well for the happy poop. What I am going to be doing to ring in the new year is probably sitting in my apartment, playing Final Fantasy more than likely, because I'm a big fucking nerd. And yes, I am alone. I am alone. I am alone here. I'm alone all the time, guys. I'm just alone. All right. So there we are. No, I'm taking you outside with me. I'm subbing soon. Oh, cool. No, I don't even have any alcoholic beverages, if I'm being honest. I'm no good at it. I'm no good at it. Sky, no, I am. No, I am not. That was a big hit there. Yeah, exactly. Whiskey and cigarettes. It's 5 o'clock here, so yeah. Oh, Tori, yeah. No, I have a couple coffees waiting for me. Like that's, yeah. I'm a hard ass. You know what I'm saying? Whiskey, cigarettes, and smart ass spirits. I mean, yeah. In video games, guys, in video games. Because that is awesome. All right. This is, in fact, live, yes. Patrick, he's like, hot Earl Grey tea over here. I'm like, easy, hard ass. You should tell them about us testing. Okay, yeah. So Tori and I were testing cameras so we can start doing some live feeds from Sleeper Mortuary, right? And as we're setting up the camera and all that stuff, it, it was funny because we were like, God damn it! Like it would be really nice if we could just test the audio and see if it truly was working, right? We were hearing some ambient type things, but it wasn't anything definitive enough to be like, okay, the cameras are definitively working. The audio is definitively working. And so Tori was like, oh, well, hey, I can talk through the camera. Like there's a button you can push or whatever, and you talk through the camera. And she's like, I'm just going to ask him to knock. And preface this with I am not good with cameras and such, which is why I asked Josh for help. Right. Okay, naturally. But it was funny because then Tori just pushed the push to talk button and said, hey guys, we're trying to test the cameras. Could you knock on something for me? It wasn't 3 seconds later that something knocked. I lost my mind. It was hilarious. And then she just follows it up with a thank you type of deal. It was so funny. What just went off? What just went off? Okay. Stay there. You stay right there. The tripwire in the hallway went off. Now, guys, I'm trying to go slow here. That sounded to me like that was this tripwire going off right there. Hello? Whatever that knock was right over here. Hello? We have no idea what the fuck this is. I'd almost assume that at one point in time that might have been some kind of a fruit. No idea. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What the fuck? Guys, did that come through the fucking feet? Did that come through at all? That was like a voice. That was a voice, like right in my fucking ear. That was insane. Train going through town. Did not hear anything. Damn. Now, wait a second. Yeah, I mean, I mean, just right in my damn ear. I had no idea if you guys actually were able to hear any of that or not. That was weird. As far as following me home, I don't believe so. If a doll were in a wheelchair rolling down the hallway, my soul would leave my body. I'm really trying. Okay. God damn it. All right, I'm going to say this. It's going to get loud, and I apologize in advance, okay? I'm already apologizing. So, guys, I mean, maybe turn down the volume a smidge if you need, or especially if you're wearing like AirPods or anything like that, okay? Please turn down the volume just a smidge. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! No? Nothing? Nothing? One more time. Happy New Year! No? What the fuck? There was a voice. There was a disembodied voice, certainly a female. Now, this is me doing this, okay, by the way. It sounded like it said, hey. Like almost like it was scolding, like scolding me in some way. Shit. Hello? No, Rebecca's door's open. I opened it. I did, in fact, open it. One sec. This is me. I'm tripping all of these devices here, okay? And tripping that again. Now Rebecca's door is closed. Okay. All right. Rebecca, if that was you that was shushing me, if that were you, could you please open your door for us, please? What the Hello? How am I controlling the device? Patrick, I never even thought about that. Son of a bitch. Next thing I know, I'm getting like phone calls from the police. They're like, would you please just shut up? Would you please keep it down? If you want to hoop and holler, you can just go to the bar. To make hotels into a hospital. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? I think they had the hotel. I think it was a big enough space that they just decided to utilize it more into like that nursing home type facility. And I think they were just after the square footage, if I'm being honest. But yeah, very interesting. Rizzo, what will happen is the neighbors are quite good at this. They will call me and they'll just simply ask, like, hey, is anybody in the manor tonight? And I was like, well, and this has happened a few times where I'm like, no, there's not. Nobody's in the manor. They're like, well, the attic light is on, or this light is on, or whatever. I was like, shit. And I always say the exact same thing. And I don't know why I do this. It's just like the Iowa guy in me, apparently. But I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm getting my shoes on. I'll be right there. But right when I say I'm getting my shoes on, I'll be right there, is usually when the person on the other end of the phone says, oh, never mind, it just turned off. I'm like, son of a bitch. It's super crazy. It's almost like the ghosts are like, oh shit, dad's coming. You know what I mean? They fucking amazing. That was me. Okay, that was something. That was interesting. I believe what you meant to say was there's no such thing as ghosts, right? Which is GHOST. I believe that's what you meant. Yes, Grammar Lessons with Josh, New Year's Eve edition. I have so many jokes right now. So apparently there was some form of movement over here yet again. I don't know. Welcome to Malvern, Iowa, where the men are men and the sheep are nervous. Okay. Just trying to see where this thing, like how far this thing is throwing, right? Like this little blue light right here, guys. So if I'm moving kind of side to side here, and I'm getting a little closer, moving side to side, I'm just trying to see where this thing trips, right? So now I'm standing like at the threshold, side, side, there, there. So, I mean, that's here. Huh. $11.26. Thank you for the makeup brush. I like that. Thank you. How did I prove ghosts aren't real? Willie Waters, they're not going to talk to you because they don't know you. I've been here over a decade. I think they know me well enough by now. I've literally spent days in each one of these rooms. Oh, I see. Why he thinks ghosts aren't real. I get you. Why will they build a train? Hang on. Even when they're not done building it. I have so many jokes. Why will they build a train even when they're not done using it? I could make jokes right now. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. See you later, Sir Smokes a lot. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out and commenting because you just fed the algorithm. You fuckwit. Happy New Year, dipshit. I love it. I mean, that's kind of the point, though, isn't it? So, like, Lunar Fox, that is exactly the point. I mean, when they're just talking smack, what they're actually doing is just feeding the algorithm and driving more people to the page, which is fine. So we just kind of let them speak. What's funny about it is then when questioned, they usually kind of back off. And that right there, I stand undecided on the existence of ghosts. Never experienced it, but I have no proof they don't exist either. That is the healthiest way to go about this. That is the healthiest way to go about this. Jess Bishop, Happy New Year. And that is exactly what I'm doing. You know how many times I make jokes on myself about that? I'm literally talking to the walls right now, guys. Sky, thank you so much for that. Very awesome. Thank you so much. Man, guys, God damn it. Why? Okay. Okay, so this is a perfect example, right? Earlier tonight, three Jesus Christ. 3 times tonight now, thus far, guys, 3 times tonight, we have heard, or at least I have heard, disembodied voices seemingly coming from somewhere. I'm not sure where, right? But 3 separate times, I have heard what I would swear was a disembodied voice. Now, do ghosts possess vocal cords? Yes? No? Probably not, right? How the fuck could they? Do they possess vocal cords? How are they able to do this? How are they be able to manipulate the air molecules? The bending and stretching of air molecules is what we perceive as sound. So how do they manipulate that? These are the fucking questions I have. I don't know. I think if it were a demon, I think I would have been lit up by now, probably, right? If it were something truly demonic, me being in this building for over a decade now, I think something pretty bad would have happened to me by now. I absolutely believe that spirits were once human. I do believe that. Now, I'm not saying that demonic activity and things like that don't exist. I believe the phenomenon exists. I just don't believe it's as prevalent as maybe what Travel Channel would tell you it is. How about that? Oh, shit. Okay, I heard something, guys. So, guys, what I'm hearing right now, I'm just going to be honest with you here. What I'm hearing right now, guys, is I am hearing a ton of people outside and a lot of bass. I don't know if you can hear that. Just through this door over here is the back alley. So I'm hearing a lot of bass. I'm hearing a lot of people. So I believe the New Year's Eve festivities have begun in the thriving metropolis that is Malvern, Iowa, population 1,200. You know what I'm saying? All of this equipment is being left, except for the balls. We got to grab the balls. We can't leave the balls. God damn. Look at how close to being off this thing is. Just click. The immediate click. This is going to be annoying. I apologize. There we are. Annoying. Very good. Whew. Oh my God, it's warm. It feels warm in here. Whoops, let me get this going. Perfect. Whew. Guys. It was a hell of a night. It was a fun night, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me, keeping me like company here. You know what I mean? For a couple hours. I appreciate that. What am I going to be doing now to ring in the new year? I'm going back to my apartment and I am going to play Final Fantasy. That is what I'm going to do. So yes, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. How does outside, oh, the false positives, I'm sorry. Let me show you, okay? Here. So where we were, here we go. Where we were, I'm gonna flip the camera, guys. Here we go. Okay. So where we were standing was right through this door right here. That is the Shadow Man hallway, right? What I was hearing out here were these voices that were coming from over there, and I was hearing a lot of bass. So I believe, like what I was saying, so there's a bar right here. This is a bar, this area here. It's owned by my really good friend Quincy. Excellent dude. There's another bar right over here. And so, yeah, people are starting to whoop it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Okay, flipping that back around, going inside where it's warm because god damn. It's freaking chilly, guys. It's freaking chilly. But I do want to thank you guys for hanging out. Also, thank you for everybody that watched the film or the video that I posted yesterday or last night. Really cool response on that video. So I appreciate that, guys. I really do. So with that, guys, I'm going to let you all go and wish you all a fucking amazing new year. Guys, I am so goddamn excited for 2026. I can't even tell you a quarter of it, okay? 2026 is going to be amazing, and I hope yours is just as freaking amazing. All right, guys? So happy new year to each and every one of you and to all of your families as well. All right? I wish you all nothing but the best. Much love to all of you, and I will talk to you soon. All right, guys? Thank you so much. We'll talk to you later. Peace, guys.